Spider-Man.
Timeline 1951 Norman Osborn is born March 13th Rajat Ratha is born 1971 Norman Osborn, aged 20, suffers symptoms of an illness called retroviral hyperdysplasia 1976 Aunt May begins to make meatloaf for Uncle Ben 1994 Harry Osborn is born 199 August 10th Peter Parker is born. Gwen Stacy is born 1998 Kurt Connors loses his arm 2000 Richard Parker and Mary Parker leave Peter with his aunt and uncle. Mary Parker dies in a plane crash 2004 Harry Osborn and Peter Parker befriend each other 2005 Harry is shipped off to boarding school at age 11 2013 March Captain George Stacy starts a sting operation to find criminal idiots. News is posted online about Dr. Kurt Connors. March 11th Flash picks on Gordon and tells Peter to take a photo. Peter refuses and is beat up by Flash. Peter Parker discovers his father's papers and learns that he worked with Dr. Kurt Connors. March 16th Peter goes to Oscorp and meets Dr. Connors. Peter is bitten by a radioactive spider. April 7th Peter begins to help Kurt Connors. April 8th Peter picks on Flash while he play basketball. Peter works late to help Kurt Connors and doesn't pick up Aunt May. Ben Parker dies. April 9th Peter Parker is confronted by Flash Thompson who says he is sorry for his loss. April 12th Peter goes after a potential killer of Uncle Ben. Peter makes his first costume as Spider-Man. April 14th Peter goes after a potential killer of Uncle Ben again. April 20th Peter makes his web shooters. April 21st Peter practices his new abilities. Peter goes after another potential killer of Uncle Ben. April 22nd. The police find out about Spider-Man. Peter chooses what material to wear as Spider-Man. April 23rd Peter overhears two guys discussing about spandex. April 24th Peter makes his Spider-Man costume. April 28th Peter web swings in his new costume. Peter goes after the car thief. Peter goes home, and Aunt May finds out he has been beaten. April 29th Kurt Connors is forced to begin human trials on the lizard DNA. Gwen invites Peter to have dinner with her family. Kurt Connors begins human trials on himself. Kurt Connors chases Rajat Ratha. Peter has dinner at Gwen's house. Peter tells Gwen about his identity as Spider-Man. Peter saves civilians on the Brooklyn Bridge. April 30th An arrest warrant for Spider-Man is announced by George Stacy. Peter tells the origins of his abilities to Gwen Stacy. Peter finds out that Kurt Connors is the lizard. Peter goes to George Stacy to talk about Kurt Connors. Peter goes down the sewers to track down the lizard. Peter goes to Gwen's house injured. May 1st The lizard attacks Peter at Midtown High. Peter goes down into the sewers and asks Gwen to make an antidote at Oscorp. Peter finds out Kurt Connors' plan. The lizard attacks the NYPD and turns them into lizards. The antidote is released into the air and Kurt Connors returns to human form. George Stacy is critically wounded, who asks him a promise to keep before dying. Dr. Kurt Connors is taken into custody. Alternative timeline May 1st The lizard moves to another universe due to Stephen Vincent Strange / Dr. Strange's spell. Thanks to Peter Parker, one Kurt Connors has been cured and returned to his universe. July 24th Electro moves to another universe due to Stephen Vincent Strange / Dr. Strange's spell. Thanks to Peter Parker, one Maximum has been cured and returned to his universe. Original timeline May 13th George Stacy's funeral. Peter tells Gwen that he cannot see her anymore. May 15th Peter Parker shows up late to class and hints that he may keep seeing Gwen. October 23rd A trial date was set in the New York Appellate Court for alleged bioterrorist Dr. Kurt Connors. November 15th Dr. Rajat Ratha was identified as a badly decomposed body found in the sewers beneath Lower Manhattan. December 27th Herman Schultz, shocker, attempted to rob the Midtown Bank, but was caught by Spider-Man who webbed up the suspect. Herman Schultz was taken to Ravencroft Institute. In June Peter and Gwen graduate from Midtown Science High School. Peter and Gwen break up. July, Harry Osborn returns to New York. Norman Osborn dies. Felicia Hardy is hired as Harry Osborn's assistant. Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy reunite. Spider-Man battle Electro in Times Square. Spider-Man battles the Green Goblin, who transformed using a serum. Gwen Stacy dies and Peter stops being Spider-Man. Electro dies 2015 January 5th. Peter returns as Spider-Man and fights the Rhino. Finally, Spider-Man defeats Rhino. Unknown after fight with Rhino, Peter is gone to another universe, due to Stephen Vincent Strange/Dr. Strange's spell. However, Spider-Man return his universe, after defeat the other villains in another universe. Advertisement alternate universe. 2018 a war between Thanos obtaining all the Infinity Stones to wipe half humanity. 2023 all people who were dusted from the snappers resurrected by Hulk. Tony Stark sacrifices himself to defeat Thanos and his army. November a news report suddenly airs, which Parker watches in the street. It broadcasts footage, unknown to the press to be doctored, where Quentin Beck alleges that Spider-Man attacked him, and Parker saying, "Execute them all" is used to look like he ordered the London deaths. Anchor Pat Kiernan says it came from the Daily Bugle, showing the site's host J. Jonah Jameson, who uses the opportunity to report on Spider-Man's criminal activity and call Mysterio the greatest superhero of all time. Jameson then plays the second part of the video, in which Mysterio tells everybody that Spider-Man's real name is Peter Parker, to Parker's horror. November 17th Coney Island reopens 8 years after its closure following refurbishment carried out in the aftermath of the fight between Spider-Man and the Vulture. December 12th Battle at the Alexander Hamilton Bridge. Capture of Lizard. December 13th Capture of Electro. Battle for the Machinity Cadaverse. Escape from Spider-Man. December 14th Battle at Liberty Island. Peter 3 gets teleported back to his original universe. Anyways guys, that's the entire Amazing Spider-Man timeline, but tell me what you think of the video and I'm off for now.